I have no compression on one cylinder of my 16 horsepower Vanguard engine.
Hello, my name is Jack, Mr. PUTTPUTT. Thanks for contacting JustAnswer. Let me see if I can be of some assistance to you. I am sorry to hear you are having problems with your Briggs. Can you tell me when you adjusted the valves, did you verify that the valves are opening and closing? The Vanguard kind of has a rep for dropping push rods and head gaskets. Also, I have seen my fair share of bad valve seats on these.
Yes, when I turned the flywheel, both intake and exhaust valves opened and closed normally. The push rods were in place and looked fine.
Did you verify the piston moving up and down? Remove spark plug and with a small screwdriver or a wooden dowel put pressure against the piston and turn to verify the movement with pressure against it. Wooden dowel is preferred.
No, but wouldn't he? Wouldn't you hear something suspicious as the piston moved? That's a good idea though, I'll give it a try.
You may not hear a bad noise.
I have a wooden dowel and we'll try it now.
I have run into this several times. What I have at my shop is a scope that I put down the cylinder to make a visual. If the piston is moving as normal, then you either have a bad head gaskets or a valve that is not seating proper. You can just replace the one side head gasket and can be done right on the unit. If the cooling fins are even slightly plugged, these units create a lot of extra heat and tend to stick valves or drop seats, and blow gaskets.
You were correct. The bad cylinder's piston does not move at all.
Well, I am sorry, but either you have a broken rod or a rod cap that has came off. How old is the mower?
Either way, it's probably better to get a rebuilt engine. Well, the body and frame are about 10 years old, but the engine is about 15. I really like simplicity tractors because they are so easy to work on. Any idea what a rebuilt engine of this size would cost?
I can get you a price, just a min.
Or is there a rebuild kit available?
Can you get me the model type code off of the engine T? This is on a tag on the engine.
303,777.
Need the type and code also.
I would probably upgrade to an 18 horsepower version. Type 1111, code 96,112,011. I'm sorry, there's an A1 after the code. I mean type 1111A1.
16 horsepower is about 629.00 on a few websites. The 18 horsepower is over 1000.00.
That's not too bad. Okay, you just answered my question. I can live with a 16. What site did you see that?
Yes, I would also. Hold, I will post the link, but you will have to refine your search with the entire model type code http://www.smallenginesurplus.com/Briggs Stratton 30377711165 Vanguard Series P3330.html. I also buy a few on eBay, also can get some good deals on it.
Okay, thank you. Also, is there a rebuilt kit available for my existing engine, or isn't it worth it?
I own and run a MT Detroit built warranty repair center and also Briggs & Stratton warranty repair center. If this was my personal unit, I would replace as you get a complete unit versus one that has a 10-year-old carb, 10-year-old coils, and so on, and in the long run the replacement will be cheaper. These units should come complete with starter and everything, and that starter is around 125.00 by itself.
What does a rebuild kit cost? I have a spare engine that I use for spare parts. It too has major engine problems, but I have used its coils, carburetor, and many other parts already. That engine only had about 200 hours on it before it blew. I bought it for the frame and body.
Just a min, they do not list a complete rebuild kit. What is the problem with that engine?
IDK, bad crank or something. The engine was covered with oil when I picked it up.
Okay, well you could go with a short block then and use your heads and other parts.
What would that cost?
I just looked and the short block has a price of $619.00. The price point is going to be the best for a replacement complete as they tend to run specials this time of year.
Well, that settles it. Buy a rebuilt. Thank you so much.
The short block comes with everything you would need to replace the broken parts of yours. You just have to add the heads, carb, flywheel, coils and such. Also remember, this is not a rebuilt, these are factory new and carry a 2-year warranty.
Okay, that's a good point. I'll take the spare engine apart and see what happened, and then I can go from there. If I have questions along the way, may I contact you? As you've probably figured out, I'm a jack of all trades, and a master of none. As someone once told me, I know just enough to be dangerous. Taking the engine apart, however, should be enough to work through it. OMG. You have certainly earned a positive rating, which I will do right away. I can't thank you enough.
We are not done even after the rating, and except I will follow up with you, and if you have more questions I will answer. Thanks. I look forward to helping you in the future.
Hello again, Mr. PUTTPUTT. I was looking at the site that you provided for the replacement engines, and found a Kawasaki engine for $599 with the same crankshaft diameter and a .003 shorter keyed shaft. Should that fit onto the existing tractor frame?
Tim, you may have to re-drill the holes. Also make sure that the engine that you have found is not a water-cooled unit. Kawasaki has a lot of water-cooled models. Also just understand that the Kawasaki tends to be a little expensive to repair. Kawasaki is one brand that I do not deal much in. I truly favor the Vanguard because they warranty them so well. As long as the shaft is the same and close to the same footprint, it should work. Jack.
Thank you, Jack. I had a John Deere with a Kawi engine and had good luck with it. In fact, the engine is about the only thing that I could say that was good about that machine. I understand that JD uses Kawi engines even on their farm equipment. Also, they do provide a 3-year factory warranty, which is even better than BS. Thanks again. Tim.
You are very much welcome. Yes, JD uses a lot of the Kawi. Don't get me wrong, it is a great engine, just a little more expensive on the repair. Not by much but a little, and the repair warranty centers are not as available as a Briggs or Kohler, so with that I would make sure for warranty things how close is a warranty provider, as most warranties require that an authorized repair center does the work and not the owner. Jack.
The website that you referred has a 23 horsepower Vanguard for $569 as a special today. Do you think it would fit?
Tim, let me do some checking. I will get back on to you in about an hour. Sorry it took me a bit to get back to you. I lost my internet. From what I can see, as long as it has the same crank dia and length, it should work. It is a matter of if you have room for the bigger engine. That is a very good price.
Hello again. I sent an email to see what the dimensions of the 23 horsepower engine. They did provide schematics on it, so I asked if they had them for my engine to compare. Here's the reply: "Hi Tim, yes I do, but I can already tell you the muffler mounting is different and would be a problem. I am pretty sure the mounting bolt pattern is the same." Here is a link to the suggested replacement for the NNN-1 when I look it up at http://www.thepowerportal.com. Is there a way to make this work? Thanks. Tim.
Tim, I will have to call my Briggs rep in the morning to double check the fitment of this. There are several different exhausts that could go on them, but I will have to compare. I have a couple of units in my shop, one with an Intel and one with a twin. I will do a few ideas and post what I find ASAP.
Hi Jack, an update. Small engine surplus indicated showed me a schematic of the engine parts list, and the exhaust manifold/muffler is completely different than mine, and would probably take some major rigging to make it work. I think that I'm going to try the Kawi engine that I found on eBay for $660 that includes a muffler and manifold. The same engine from Small Engine Surplus is a little cheaper, $599, but does not include muffler/manifold. Please advise if any thoughts. I really appreciate your help.
Tim, I have been looking also, and the bigger engine is going to take a lot of exhaust routing as they tend to go through the frame in the front. Like I said, I am not the up on the Kawi, but I do know if you are getting the exhaust with it, that is around 85 to 125. The less reworking the better in my book. Jack.
Absolutely, I agree. Thanks again.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.